Oh, wow. This is amazing. They went full retard. Almost every day I see some retarded post on my news feed from this retarded page right here, this Animal Matters page. It's one of these pages where, they talk about PETA all the time as if they're holier than thou, even though PETA kills more dogs than it resettles into new homes, because they hold the mysterious belief that owning a dog is cruel to the dog. Like, this is the kind of people we're talking about. You give them 10,000 dogs and they kill 8,000 of them. They're not allowed to call themselves an animal preservation organization or whatever. They actually don't have, like, all the special tax stuff and all the da 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 for being an animal rights organization. Like, they're not recognized because they literally kill more fucking animals than they save. But so then we've got this epic shit right here. This is wonderful. I just love it. We got a chimpanzee, a mouse, and a chicken. And it says, end speciesism. And what's great, too, is Animal Matters, whoever, if this isn't some dumb AI, whoever the fuck is typing this garbage up is like, yes, speciesism is a real word. No, it isn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I haven't even read it yet. I just saw racism, sexism, and homophobia in the same paragraph as this, whatever this is. So it just hurt really bad. My eyes are closed. My hands are in my face. I'm recuperating. I'm regathering myself. I'm going to put the phone off to the side and take a hit of a bowl in order to help in the recovery process. Okay. Let's see if my power level is high enough to handle this stupidity. My pothead level. See if I'm high enough for this. Did I say power level? Speciesism correlates positively with racism, sexism, and homophobia. Oh my god. Wow. I got to smoke some more. I'm not high enough for this. My power level is not high. I mean, my pothead level, I'm not high enough for this. Oh my god. Good Lord, save us. Flood it. God, flood it. Flood it, God. It's time. It's time, God. Just get it over with. Time to flood it. Time to at least give me like 6 months to build a real big boat first. But time to flood it, God. In like 6 months. I'm going to steal one of those Carnival cruise ships. They don't seem to have any people anymore. Oh my god. Wow, that's heavy. Oh Lord. And it's funny too, because like when I was originally looking at this and seeing the stupid picture of the mouse and the chicken, and the monkey, they just had to put a monkey in there. They're really trying to take your anthropomorphization to the next level. They really want to, like, do not, yes, different species have different values, you dumb motherfucker. Don't put a goddamn monkey next to a fucking chicken and a mouse and act like they're the same thing. Oh, man, a little Super Saiyan just kicked in. I'm just saying. Okay? Fuck. Yeah, yeah. If you hold the mystical, mysterious belief that your life has more value than a motherfucking mouse, what you ate for lunch, or the shit that stole your fucking camera at the tourist attraction, you might also be sexist and racist and homophobic. You might, if you think your life has more value than a chicken, a mouse, or a chimpanzee, you might not want to fuck guys. And that's bad. You should want to fuck guys. That's what this says. It says that. That's a bad thing, guys. Guys, what are we doing here? We're being mean to the mice. We're straight up ignoring the chimpanzee as a potential mate, and we're eating the chicken? Some people around the world don't have chickens to eat. They're eating the mice and mating with the chimpanzees. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Little joke there for Kayland. Oh, God. Let's read the next insane nonsense we have to read here. Is speciesism the tendency to treat other animals as intrinsically less valuable than ourselves, just as a philosophical construct or an actual philosophical phenomenon? It's a real thing, say psychologists, and seems to be rooted in the same habits. And you gotta, when you start, the dumber some leftist nonsense like this gets, the closer you have to get to a high-pitched Elizabeth Warren impression, or you're just not reading it right. Okay? You gotta go full Elizabeth in this case. And it's dangerous, guys. I don't recommend doing this. If you're gonna read this stuff, you gotta be safe. You gotta have protection. Okay? But, yeah, I don't know how you read this without going full Elizabeth Warren. So be safe, guys. If you don't have any experience with Elizabeth Warren, you don't know anything about Pocahontas or the perpetually offended, triggered leftists, if you don't have access to some weed, I don't know, man. But just be cautious, okay? Because this is just going to happen as you read these things. And you don't want to get stuck on full Elizabeth Warren. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to hold some of it back. Is speciesism the tendency to treat other animals as intrinsically less valuable than ourselves? Just a philosophical construct or an actual psychological phenomenon? It's real. Say psychologists. And it seems to be rooted in the same habits as the mind and racism, Oh my God, that's incredible. That is real good stuff. That's like taking fucking drugs, having to read that. Holy shit. I think I might read that again later, just for kicks. I gotta make a meme out of that fucking out of Morty's sister picking up the phone and being all like, "What's up, bitch? What we huffing today?" And then the reply is gonna be this shit. Woo! Woo! I mean, we've gone to the bottom of the retard rabbit hole with the fucking Animal Matters people. Wow. So now, we should have, all those sexist, homophobic racists on the Titanic that didn't save room in the lifeboats for the rats. should be ashamed of themselves. Their families should have to pay cheese-based reparations to, to the rats. Yeah. I mean, so have we come up with a new gaydar test, people? Because I guarantee you most people have not heard this stupid fucking shit before. Most people aren't insane, and they do not equate themselves at the same value level as a mouse. And they certainly don't contemplate, So yeah, the new gay test is to like fucking stomp a mouse in front of somebody and see how much they care. Like, I don't know. Like you hold up a mouse and you'd be like, does this mouse have the same value as you? And if they try to fucking, like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. We've really reached a new level here. I think I gotta read this one again. Is speciesism... I can't do it. Good Lord. Yeah, so, if you ever ran a squirrel over with your car and didn't have a life-altering existential crisis because of it, because if you hit a person, if you run a person over with your car and kill them, that's a pretty life-altering fucking moment. You might be pulling over, shitting bricks on the side of the fucking road. If you run a person over with your car and you don't pull over and shit bricks on the side of the road, and you're just fine with it, you go home, you make a sandwich and watch the game, you might be a fucking psychopath. And you probably no, that would make sense, right? If we go back to traditional non-insane leftist traditional logic, we ignore this insane leftist propaganda bullshit for a second here. And we go back to, we rewind a couple of decades to before this level of stupid existed. We all know that people that enjoy killing small animals are fucking, that's a thing. You enjoy killing small animals as a kid, that's a sign, supposedly. Maybe that's even an old wives' tale. I don't know. I shot squirrels with a fucking pellet gun when I was like a teenager. There's a story behind that too. It wasn't like I was just shooting them. My grandmother had a bird feeder. She went through like 10 of them because the squirrels kept on destroying it. So it just became a thing where I was like, alright, I'm going to start shooting these motherfuckers because my grandma's spent like $500 on bird feeders. It's insanity. She probably spent more than that. Regardless, I didn't grow up to be a motherfucking serial killer. But at the same time, yeah, alright, wow. So like what? So yeah. He valued his grandmother not spending thousands on bird feeders over the lives of those squirrels. I bet he's a homophobe and a racist too. Like this is the fucking stupid ass conclusion if you and usually, I mean, I remember in the past, you remember the good old days in the past where you actually had to extrapolate out a few steps before, when you took leftist logic, you actually had to extrapolate out a few steps before you wound up with total fucking insanity. Nowadays, you don't even have to extrapolate out and take logic to its furthest extent. You can just read the fucking shit they say, and it is on its face insane. There is no need to take this to its furthest logical extent. This is on its face insane talk. Wild. Like, we don't, like, it's gotten to that point. Like, we're just standing around while these people blather the most fucking insane, ludicrous shit. And, like, why would you extrapolate the logic out to its furthest extent? To explain it to somebody. Nobody needs an explanation anymore. There's two groups of people. Clearly fucking retarded people. You got 15 of them right here. And then the not insane ones. You know, I guarantee you these are all like 45-year-old, 50, these are all like 40 to 60-year-old women that own dogs and are not like fucking, you know, they have no kids. These are all like cat and dog moms liking this, I bet. And so they see this post and they go, oh yeah, and your squishy stupidity will be used as a justification to fucking enslave us all. That is the dynamic with so much of this stuff. Like I mentioned in the AI video that I uploaded to Gamers Theory 101, go check out the gaming channel. You really need to be blackface racist John Wick from the Cumtown video. I know that's a mouthful. That's a go look up that video. But it's essentially about not giving a shit and just being mean to the retarded robots and the retard. I mean, you could get rid of the robot part and the AI part. Like, I don't know what the solution to this level of shit is. But just ignore these fucking people. Like, this is like you really do just gotta ignore these fucking people and push through the herd of Karens. You really do. You just gotta wade through them like a bunch of fucking retards. Just gotta push through them. Get the fuck out of the way, retard. Move your retarded ass. Because it really is like the video of that fisherman up on the beach. And he was doing whatever kind of fishing. And he fucking hooked like some big ass, well, big for pulling it in on a fishing pole. But he hooked like some shark, a big shark. Either that or it was a stingray, I can't remember. I mean, there's many videos like this. So it's whatever. But he hooks this fucking big thing, he pulls it up onto the beach, he's trying to get the hook out of the mouth. He's obviously not going to keep it. It's a fucking, like, you know. And he's got all these middle-aged women, Karens, literally freaking out, screaming at the top of their lungs. This is one of these videos that a lot of people reacted to. You probably remember this. You remember this? The fucking middle-aged female Karens freaking out, screaming at the top. Oh my God, you're gonna hurt it. And you just gotta push the retarded people out of the fucking way. And that's literally, you know, what the guy did. He was just like, alright, I just gotta ignore these screaming retards, get the hook out of the fish's mouth, push it back in the water, and then he deals with it after. He's like, shut the fuck up, you're retarded, you know. All these retarded people need to be sent to Africa. Give us the Afrikaners, all of them. We'll take them. We need them. People with farming skills. And send all these retarded people to Africa. So that they can go yell at the bush tribals about how the fucking armadillo they're pulling out of a hole in the ground to bake inside of its own shell for dinner later. About how its life has intrinsic value and how could you? God, get a fucking hold of yourselves. That's what needs to happen. Is all these fucking retarded people need to be sent to Africa so that they can go fucking cry while some tribal drinks a cow's blood for sustenance. You can have a little ship them over there for a tour of duty. They can whine and bitch about shit for 6 months, and then ship them the fuck back, and problem solved. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. That will be the end of the whining and bitching. Shh.